Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jordan Sharp, and today we're going to be looking at how the odds have been acting up for the game between the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. How you doing today, Jordan?
I'm doing good, Dax.
All right, my man. So your Bears actually surprised us all last week with the upset over the Niners. While the Jets, you know what, I'm not even going to get into the Jets. Now for this game, odds makers actually opened this one at -1 in favor of New York. And that line quickly went all the way up to -2.5. And as of today, PinnacleSports.com has them at -3. Now, I know it's always tough to go up against a D like the Jets, and especially when they're at home. But why would the line go all the way up to -3? Do you think that there might be something behind this, Jordan?
You know, that's a good question. It looks like currently that there is a little bit of big money being split on this game. I think the Sharps may be a bit divided on this one because according to the consensus data, they have a lot of best bets on both sides, a lot of big money bets on both sides as well. So could be that the Sharps disagree on what this game's going to end up at. And personally, I think if you're on Chicago, you're just loving where it's at right now at 3 points. But I just can't see this line closing as high as +3 for the Bears. Obviously, most books, if they do have it at +3, there's a lot of chalk involved, like Pinnacle -119. Bookmaker has the Bears at +3, but -125, as does UWager and BetDSI. So I think you'll probably see this line drop down a little bit before Monday night. Obviously, we still have the extra day, and people are probably going to jump in heavy on this line after Sunday, especially if they have a bad Sunday afternoon. So personally, this line right now, probably some pretty good value on the Chicago Bears, but I don't think it's going to stay around long. I think you'll probably see this line possibly even drop a full point from 2.5 to 1.5 or from 3 to 2. I don't think you're going to see it stay at where it's currently at right now.
Now, before we actually started shooting about this game, we were talking about the whole deal that, you never know what you're going to get with Jay Cutler, especially on a Monday night. Now, what are your 2 cents on that, man?
Well, that's a great point, Dax, as you bring up, because Cutler on a nationally televised game, you never know what you're going to get from him. But still, I think that this is early enough in the season where we haven't seen true Jay Cutler form. And obviously, so far this season, he's played bad at home and good on the road. So if we're going by that, we have to go with that we're going to get good Jay Cutler in this game, especially because New York's secondary is still, I don't think, up to par with the rest of that defense. Their front seven is absolutely ferocious, but I think they're exploitable in the secondary. And as like we were talking about, as long as Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall are healthy for this game and back to 100%, I think you'll still see the Chicago Bears that we saw in Week 2, not the Chicago Bears that we saw in Week 1.
All right, my man. Well, I hope so, and especially since it's your team, man. But anyways, it's always a pleasure to talk football with you, and we'll talk some more next week.
All right, Dax, go Bears.
All right, my man. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.